Well, happy birthday. First up, would have been a nice present to get the win in the cup, but workmanlike, I think that was.
Yes, I'm delighted with the clean sheet. I think we showed defensive frailties last week, and I think there was a bit of an edge in the crowd. In some of the first half, some of the moments that happened, but we defended to a man excellently. We grew into the game. Looking at some of the younger players that were out there, certainly Harry Twitt grew into the game. And Cliffy and Kane's come back in, and I think they showed their quality up and down that wing, and they'll only get stronger. So I was happy to still be in the draw for on Monday, and we go again Monday because if you look at it, I've just said to the players, it's half time now, and we've got to really build on the clean sheet. There was character out there. I don't think either keeper was really tested, but there was a lot of grit and determination for both sides, and we go again Monday.
I guess given that first half in the last game, it was imperative that there was a better defensive display.
Yes, it was imperative, as you say, and I think they defended well. But on the flip side, I didn't feel at half time we were holding it up enough. I think it was we made it a little bit too easy for them. We've worked all week and trying to get it in behind them and with quality, not just going long, but it was evenly matched, and maybe they edged the first half, but I think we edged the second half in terms of chances and balls into their box. And when we put 4 minutes up, I was hoping the boys were making a real impact there when they come on. I was hoping we'd get one last chance, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. And we're still in the hat, which is the main thing.
It was that late scare when Benton hit the post, and he certainly caught the eye, didn't he, for that?
Yes, I said to Jonah, he thought it was going wide, so he's made that last ditch. It went through bodies, and he did. That's what I was saying. I thought after that chance, could we go up the other end and get another one? And we were piling the pressure on. I saw a couple of their players going down with cramp, and there was an injury there, and I thought, can we really step it up? And we tried. It was a real honest performance. We're still not where I want to be. That's without question. Still nowhere near where I want to be, but it's a real good building block, and we'll build on that.
I mean, there were at times when the ball was played around really quickly, and it was just the end product.
Yeah, I think, as I said, in the first half, I didn't think we'd done enough in the final third. We were getting crosses in, and it was too loose. We got to stay on the ball and work and get their shots because they were doing it. They made our wing backs 1v1 situation loads, and I wanted us to do more of that. But I think when we tweaked the shape and we changed it, and Jordan come on the pitch, I thought we got a real foothold in the game. He had a shot within a minute, I think, of coming on, and then with 2-10s were getting on it and getting balls in the box. But it's one of those. I'm not going to dwell on a loss like last week. We didn't dwell on it. You got to move on quickly. And I saw enough there for the boys coming on the bench. Just give me a headache who I go with on Monday, which is a really good problem to have because it's a squad game, and I haven't been saying that too much lately about boys back. I've been saying about people out. So the boys that come off the bench have given me a headache for Monday now to pick a starting 11.
Well, you say at times there was edginess in the crowd. Do you think edginess amongst some of the players at times as well? Maybe.
We conceded 4 goals at home, so to concede 0 against a side top of the league in a similar league to us, or in the Conference South, it wasn't easy to keep a clean sheet. And we defended brilliantly at times, like the 1v1s down the sides and the clearances, Macca's blocks and young Harry Twight, he showed he's going to be a good player. And again, as you said, Paul Jones got that touch on the save. So our back five were excellent. Again, in midfield, they worked their socks off, and Jack grew into that second half, and he was driving us forward towards the end, and so was Sean. So overall, happy with the clean sheet. We will work hard now in the next 48 hours to get prepared for Aveley away, and we're still in the hat, which is the main thing.
So it is a quick turnaround, and just that one day makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does, and we have to be really professional. We spoke about that in the dressing room, and we've done it before with the Saturday, Monday, and we beat Alfrington on the Monday. So that was the message. We've done it before, and be professional, especially me, as it was my 40th birthday today, so I'll make sure I'm professional.
Does that quick turnaround cause problems for, wouldn't say in front of him, but say Josh, who's a bit more closer to the veteran stage? Do you have to think, can he play 2 in 2?
Well, he done it last time. So again, he's played games with Knox Josh. He's a real warrior. So the adrenaline will still be pumping. We'll have to wait and see. We've still got Manny OK and Crowther out, unfortunately, but it gets us OK back a little bit quicker now because that's 2 games suspension he'll cover in 3 days, so he'll only miss Warrington. But I think we found another 18-year-old centre half who can head it, who can run, who's honest as the day comes, and he flew back from Bermuda on Thursday morning. So to put that sort of a shift in after playing 2 games in 4 days, he's a real prospect.
And the fact that you're full-time, forgive me, I don't know if Aveley are full-time, but if you're full-time, will that help you with that quick turnaround?
Yeah, I hope so. I thought the last 15-20 minutes the game was looking stretched, and I thought we were getting stronger, which was really pleasing for myself and Adrian. But yeah, look, first goal is going to really count on Monday night, and that start's going to be really important. It's a bit of a cliche, first goal, but I know it will, because the mentality then will shift and you've got something to hold on to. So that will be our message: start fast.
After what you said last week, we were expecting Cam Hargreaves to start.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Not even, he was up there with us. Did he have a setback?
Yeah, he lit the setback, so he's going to be another week or so. He was desperate to play. He was really desperate to play, but I think everybody needs someone like Cammy in their midfield. So for the sake of one more game, it was advised by top professionals, because he's been at St George's Park. So yeah, I've respected that decision, and he'll be back soon.
He didn't have a bad engine in there, though, like you said, with Smith moving from the sort of right wing back in, and Spence did put the shift in, didn't they?
Well, we had 10 on the field there that beat Alfredton, so that was the first. That was really nice for me. My wings back in the side. We've still got 6 out, but you can see with those 4 boys back in, we were stronger and more resolute, and we didn't concede 4 goals. I'm so happy with that clean sheet. Now we've got to try and tweak it and score in the other end, which I know the boys will score. They were getting in there, but we didn't really work their keeper, but they didn't work our keeper. So it was a level game, I thought, and you can see what the boys were saying. They're a good team. They're a good team, well organised. They've had that promotion, and you can see why they're up near the top. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy, and we go again, and it's half time, as I say.
They've got 1 or 2 tricky players. The 7 and the 10 sort of stood out for me. Is it sort of imperative that you keep them quiet on Monday night, and obviously give them plenty to think about at the other end? Is that how you sort of approach it?
Yes, I know they've got a great home record. They leave their wingers out wide, and it's up to our wing backs to dominate their 1v1s, and I think it was fairly even today. So yeah, that's their key. They get balls into your box, and the fullbacks come in and play it out very quickly. So we have to be aware of that. And then on the flip side, we got our defender box well, which we've done excellently today. I think Josh, Macca and Harry headed everything out of their box. Yeah, it's imperative. They've got loads of strengths. We'll sit and watch it in the next 48 hours. And yeah, as I said, with the boys coming on now, I'll have a real headache to pick my starting lineup, which is a good problem for myself. And I'm looking forward to it.
And obviously by the time you play them, the draw would have been done. Does that make a difference with the mindset? If you're going to play perhaps somebody like Boston United or somebody like that, does that make a difference to the players or yourself?
Yeah, it could do. Fingers crossed. Yeah, but we won't look ahead of Monday. It's going to be a really tough game. I spoke about that first goal. I think it's going to be massive, and then the mentality of who's tired and that, you'll see real characters, and we've got loads of them in that dressing room, and we're only getting stronger and stronger. I think to draw 0-0 after a 4-1 defeat is positive for me.
And that's not a million miles from you, is it, Aveley? I don't think.
Yes, so there's a lot of London boys, so we can travel direct, which is good. Yeah, tomorrow, without giving, so we'll go straight there on Monday.
Will you have a light session on Monday before you travel, or is
there'll be a session in between Monday, yeah.